Hey guys, Lightning Zeton back with another toy review, and today we're going to be reviewing the Ultraman Rising Deluxe Ultraman figure by Bandai Namco. It took me a while to get these Ultraman Rising figures finally reviewed. It's because last year I was a bit of in a bad financial place, as well as vacation and all that stuff, but hey, it's now, this month is like the 1-year anniversary of Ultraman Rising. I did a nice poster art for it, and might as well review the Ultraman Rising figures because for some reason there hasn't been any new Ultraman Rising figures for some reason. I think the last one was all the Wave 1 figures that was released last year. I think the only new one that they ever made was the Mecha Gigantron figure, and that's it. No other figures for some reason. Like, they could have made like a Bamular or Destroyer figure. That would have been awesome. The giant robot from the final battle. Or they could have made a figure of Ultra Dad, but for some reason, there hasn't been any other Ultraman Rising figures. And it seems like Bandai is now focusing more on Ultraman Omega. So, that's a shame. But anyways, at least we got some great toys, and we're going to be reviewing this one and the Ultra Action figure later on. So yeah guys, but for now, we're going to take a look at the Deluxe Ultraman Action figure. And before we take a look at this figure, let's take a look at the packaging real quick. As you can see, it has a nice image there of Ultraman himself. Bandai logo, ages 4 and up. Ultraman Deluxe Ultraman figure. And tells you what kind of batteries it needs, and the batteries are included. Tells you lights and sounds, try me, and Ultraman Rising figures, and the Netflix Bandai Namco logo. And here's where the figure was, or where it used to be. Back here, I think it's just the instructions mounted onto the card, which we'll take a look at. And on the back, it just shows you how the batteries are implemented into the figure, as well as a nice obligatory product shot. So, Ultraman logo, Ultraman Rising logo, and on the bottom, just lots of text that I can't read. And on the side, we have a nice image there of Ultraman himself. So yeah. And on the other side, it's just Ultraman. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included, it comes with the Ultraman card. As you can see, it's very different than the one that came in with the Ultra Action figure, which we'll take a look at. But yeah, nice that they are including different variants of cards. And on the back, it just has another image from the movie, Ultraman himself. His tech specs, if you want to read that. So, yep, hooray for cards. And just for the record, I love MGo's Transformers videos, so that's why I'm replicating what he says, because I love the dude's reviews and such. So anyways, here we have the Deluxe Ultraman Rising figure. Now, I got this figure from Amazon. I got it when it was on sale for $14. Because for some reason, this figure was priced at $30, and at that time I couldn't afford it. That's why I only got the Ultra Hero series and Ultra Monster series figures, because those are the only ones I could afford at that time. So yeah, I got the big, the bigger scale action figure when it was on sale, and yeah, detail-wise, it looks pretty good. Now let's zoom in here to get a close at all the details. Oh my god, that is very terrifying. As you can see, I'm using the ring lights, and as you can see, oh my god. Yeah, my biggest issue with this figure is that the eyes, they're not that blue at all. It almost looks black. Oh my god, that looks terrifying. That looks terrifying. So yeah, the head. This figure is not painted for the most part. I think the only parts that are painted is just the red, I think. I mean, I cannot tell if this figure is only like plastic. Like, you can only tell, I cannot tell which parts are painted. I mean, maybe the silver could be painted, but I don't know. The silver doesn't like shine that much, and it's not bleeding on the red parts like the Ultra Hero series figures do. So I'm pretty sure this figure is just gray and red plastic, but for $30, doesn't look that good. So yeah, detailing wise, they did a pretty nice job. There's a color timer Once again, just like the eyes is not blue enough, you got the abs, the sexy abs, the ultra abs, has the holes in it for the speaker sound. And the rest is just the usual Ultraman design. So yeah, pretty nicely designed overall. And yeah, pretty nicely done design overall. I like how they captured the details of the hand. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Now let's test out the sounds it makes. Let's just zoom out. Well, before we test out the sound, let's get on with the articulation. Now, articulation-wise, the head can move all the way around. The head can move up. Well, it cannot really move up, but it can look down a little bit, not that much, just a slight tilt. The arms can move out this much, and they can rotate 360 degrees. One single joint at the elbow. My biggest criticism for this figure, honestly, is just this figure kind of needs more articulation. Like, they could have added a swivel rotation on the hand, but no, the hand's just stuck this way. And for the legs, they can move out this much, so you can get the high kicks. Yeah, considering his leg is on a ball joint, you can somewhat move it 360 degrees, but I don't think you should do that. I think the best way to oh geez, I don't want to break this figure already. Come on, no, I don't want to break this figure. I saw this Amazon review that gave it a 1 star, and apparently it broke when it came out of the box. I don't know how that happened. They didn't even show a photo. But yeah, these joints are very thin. They're as thin as a Spider-Verse figure, so that's a little worrying. So yeah, the knee can bend this much, 90 degrees, I believe. So yeah, everything from this side is the exact same thing as this side. So yeah, that's articulation. It's pretty basic, but it has less articulation than the Ultra Action figure, which is a shame considering this is like $30. But I guess all that money, all the price went on for the sounds and the lights. So let's turn them on. That just sounded weird. Alright, with that weird comment out of the way, let's turn on this figure. All you have to do is just slide the switch. As you can see, there's no activation noise, but when you press this button right here on the chest, he will make sounds. Schwatz. Hey there, Mr. Gigantron. Wait, Mr.? I thought it was a her.
Come to, Daddy.
Schwatz.
Hey there, Mr. Gigantron.
Yeah, he's saying Mr. Gigantron. I could have sworn that Gigantron was a her. Or I could be misremembering, but...
Come to, Daddy. Hey there, Mr. Gigantron.
So yeah, it's just, I think the first button is try me mode. So he's just cycling those sounds over and over again. So let's check out the third option, which should be the full function of this figure.
Hey there, Mr. Gigantron. Come to, Daddy. Where's baby? This is not playtime. Hang on! I'm coming! Yeah! How awesome was that? Hey there, Mr. Gigantron. Come to, Daddy. Where's baby? This is not playtime. Hang on! I'm coming! Yeah! How awesome was that?
So yeah, as you can see, he has some sounds that he said in the movie, which is pretty cool. I'm all for action figures that like contain sounds from the movie. Like the others were from the movie as well. And most action figures with sound effects tend to use generic basic sounds. Looking at you, Transformers 1 Deluxe Optimus Prime action figure that makes the lights and sounds. That doesn't sound like Chris Hemsworth. But yeah, I like how this figure has the voice of Ken Zato, Christopher Sean. I like how this figure includes his voice.
Hey there, Mr. Gigantron. Come to, Daddy. Where's baby?
So yeah, I really like this toy. I'm not sure anything happens when you press and hold the button. Let's try that out.
This is not playtime.
Nothing. Okay.
Hang on! I'm coming!
So yeah, this figure looks a lot better when the eyes glow up.
Yeah! How awesome was that?
Look how awesome that would have been if the eyes kept on lid. But yeah, other than that, there's not that many sounds for some reason. I mean, will it activate sounds if you shake the figure? Oh, I did not know that. I just discovered that just now. But yeah, if you shake the figure, it'll make some sounds. And I think the first one was a transformation sound, an attack sound, and another attack sound. Let's try that again. So that was like the fourth sound, I think. How many sounds is this thing? So the figure doesn't state how many sounds it has. I'm looking at the box. It doesn't really say it. It just says all the instructions on how to add the batteries. But yeah, this figure has more sounds than I first expected. So yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm talking throughout this whole thing. I just discovered this just now. Yeah, so let's try that again without me commentating over it. So yeah, it comes with 5 more sounds or 6 sounds. I can't really remember that. So yeah, guys, this figure is pretty cool overall. Now let's do some size comparisons really quickly because this video has gone long enough. Sorry if I cannot show the figure in its entirety. I mean, I could try this, but you'll see my review station or what's behind it. But yeah, let's do some size comparisons. Here he is with the Ultra Hero series Ultraman Rising figure. So yeah, pretty small. Here he is with Ultraman Rising Naranga, which I'll review soon in my shorts. Here he is next to Ultraman Type B, so you can see the design, how I went from this to this. And yeah, that's pretty cool in my opinion. Here he is with oh yeah, here he is right next to my Transformers 1 Studio Series Deluxe Optimus Prime, 2 of my favorite movies of 2024. And you know what? Let's bring in Movie Monster Series Godzilla Evolved so you can see the size comparison there. And as you can see, Ultraman Rising, the deluxe figure, towers all of them. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. 3 of my favorite movies from 2024. So, yeah. One little comparison I forgot to do in my video is the giant Shimu, so you can see the size compared between these two. So yeah, that's the big Shimu, and that's the Ultraman Rising figure, and as you can see, he is still taller than her. So yeah. So guys, that was my review of the Ultraman Rising Deluxe Ultraman action figure. Now, what do I think about this figure overall? Overall, this figure is pretty good, pretty alright. I'm just worried about the very thin joints that he had on his legs, because I know that kids are gonna have a lot of fun with this figure, especially like clashing this figure with other monster action figures. And considering this thing makes sounds when it's being hit with something, which is pretty cool, but and pretty fun for kids. But I'm a little worried of the very fragile feeling plastic they're using for this figure, because I know kids can go a little crazy with these action figures, and I did see that 1-star review on Amazon where apparently it broke. But yeah, I don't know. But basically, all I'm gonna say is this figure is pretty okay, pretty alright. I just wish there was a way for you to like keep the lights of the eyes and the chest glowing, so that way we don't have to just press the button. But yeah, look how awesome that looks like when the lights are on. But for some reason, there's no turning on, like, you know, pressing the button, holding to keep the lights on. That's my only critique with this figure. I wish there was a way for the eyes to keep glowing, and some wrist rotation, maybe more articulation, because this is the only pose I can get him other than a standing pose. So yeah, this figure overall, it's a 7 out of 10. It's alright. It's pretty decent for the most part. Should you get it if it's on sale? Definitely, because this figure, honestly, it's not really worth $30 unless you really, like, you know, get it for a better deal, which I did. I got this for like $14 on Amazon, and yeah, I got it for a better price. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this figure. Is this figure good? Do you like it? Do you plan to get one? And I just hope I'm giving you guys my thoughts. You go out and buy this figure, because we really need more Ultraman Rising toys. I really hope they make a Gigantron with lights and sound, or a Mecha Gigantron with lights and sounds, or a Destroyer with lights and sounds. Man, I wish they make more figures. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video, and I plan to do more Ultraman Rising toy reviews. Since I haven't did it last year, might as well do it right now, since I'm in a better position. So yeah, guys, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well, where I post frequently there. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.